Alright, so for those of you just tuning in, we're about to do some 3v5 on the map Highlands between me and the viewers. You guys did vote in the Twitch chat overwhelmingly for us to play on the map Highlands, and you guys also did want me to play as the Chinese. A lot of you guys are saying that you're struggling with the Chinese, odd opening, because they start with 6 villagers and no food, so I'm going to show you guys how to do that to the best of my ability. Now, of course, brief disclaimer as always is that during these matches, my attention is divided between reading the Twitch chat, trying to play the game, and giving you all my commentary. So, pardon me if I make some silly mistakes, but that's part of the experience, I suppose. Do this for you guys, not my own, not to show off my prowess, I guess. Also, I am on a new keyboard and computer, thanks to you guys so much for your support, as always. I did finally upgrade my my toaster oven. Finally, we've upgraded to a microwave. I'm playing on a microwave now. I got a fancy new keyboard as well, the Razer Black Widow. Partially funded thanks to you guys, and what that means is that I've been playing on a, like Dell mechanical keyboard from the 90s since I was a little kid. It's like the same keyboard I've had since I was like a fetus, right? And that means I'm really not used to this. This keyboard is super duper responsive and nice, and the problem is it might be too good. So, I'm still getting used to it. Still getting used to it. So pardon any sort of miss micro, but it's a nice keyboard, man. I'm very, very happy about this. Oh yeah, and another thing while we're starting out here is that I did recently get into the Twitch partnership program, so, thanks again, guys, for your support. Just awesome, awesome. I have so many subscribers right now, it's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. Like, the moment I get the Twitch partnership program, bam, everybody is subscribing right off the bat. It's super duper cool. And, let me know in the video comments or in the Twitch chat if you have any ideas for, custom subscriber emotes, as well as what the subscriber chat badge should be. Right now I have it as a cataphract, so if you subscribe to my page, then you do get a nice little cataphract next to your name. But it doesn't always have to be a cataphract. I could make it something else. We've had some interesting ideas floating around here, like, you know how everybody loves the lag, so people were thinking about maybe making it the laggy turtle icon that appears next to your name, or the comet, perhaps something to do with Farming Simulator. Who knows? We got so many ideas. Maybe one of the technology icons, the multiplayer shield on the main menu. So many ideas. So that's the thing. We're still deciding. Now I'm gonna put one more bill on this. I'll get the boar next. Now the Chinese they got a weird start. Like I mentioned, they got the 6 villagers and they got no food right off the bat. So what you gotta do is you gotta get Loom instantly. And it can take some practice to get used to that, because it's definitely different. You never want to get Loom right off the bat, unless you're playing Chinese again, but let's see, my boar is over there. You go grab that. Now you'll see me force dropping off the food sometimes, or at least attempting to. There's a bit of delay. So we got some ping between the players right now, but I'm trying to force drop off some food. The most important thing you can do to improve your gameplay is definitely to just make sure your town center is like not idle in the early game. Like until you hit the Imperial Age, your town center should always be creating villagers, researching a technology, doing something, advancing to the next age. It should always be doing something. It makes all the difference in the world, guys. It really does. Okay. Pretty soon I can upgrade this mouse as well. Let's see though. I'm so used to my old mouse. Yeah, open to ideas. I know some of you guys want like a face cam. I haven't done that yet, mostly because I suffer from pretty severe allergies to like basically everything, besides food. Although I might be allergic to some food. And what that means is that I'm not the most photogenic guy. I usually look sick to a degree. That, and I think a face cam would be distracting and or not really add to the experience. But maybe someday. I don't think I'd make it a regular thing though. I know some of you guys are into that. Okay, either that's an extra boar, or I just stole one of my teammates' boars. I'm assuming that's an extra boar. Hope it is. That awkward moment. Scumbag resonance, but hopefully I can do that. If you guys want to link the straw poll in the Twitch chat on subscriber emotes, feel free to do that. We've got some really good ideas floating around, definitely, and I'm excited. It's one of the things I've been really looking forward to doing. Now, the thing with the subscriber chat badge is you got to remember, guys, that the a resolution for that has to be like super, super tiny. It's like 18 by 18. And what that means is that if, you know, we can't do the full body of the cataphract, for example, because it'd be so zoomed out that you couldn't actually tell what it is. Like, so it has to be something that looks good in a small, very, very small resolution. Take all the boars. Indeed, indeed. We also got the 3.8 patch for Age of Empires 2 HD Edition on Steam recently, so that's pretty nice. If you're wondering, I know some of you guys do ask me, and I do play on Aoe2 HD Edition. That's what this is right now. This is not like the, you know, the original Aoe2. This is the one that's available on Steam to be purchased. And yeah, we recently got the 3.8 patch. Has been pretty swell, if I do say so myself. A lot of nifty bug fixes now. I'm gonna assume that that's not my boar, but I'm gonna lure that anyway. So I'm bold like that. I'll put down another house. I should probably have put down a dock at some point, but I'm going for like a non-standard-ish builder. Just kind of goofing off a little bit this game. This is like a 3v5, so I haven't really explained it, but oh yeah, and the 3.8 patch is good because it has a lot of bug fixes in it. My favorite one is if you Alt-Tab, the music doesn't reset, so that's pretty swell, because it used to do that. So, one thing that is... Okay, the reason that I do the 3v5s is basically that I want to play with, you know, the lower rated players from my stream, right? I want to be able to play with all of you guys and include you all, and if I did like a 4v4 with the lower rated players, then things, you know, I basically, if I contribute at all, I'm going to destroy these guys, and that's not fun for anybody. It's not fun to watch either, because I have to be AFK for most of the game, and I have to screw around way too much. But if we do a 3v5, it's this happy medium where I get to try hard, and, you know, both teams have an equal chance of winning. But it can still be a bit relaxed as well, so... It's a happy medium. I like it. I like it. I know some of you guys, you know, have been asking me, you know, why don't I just do a 4v4 and we just put one of the, you know, 1900 guys on the enemy team. That'll balance it out. Well, then really what happens there is it becomes basically a 1v1 where, you know, the team doesn't really get to do too much, and that's no fun for anyone either. So again, this is sort of the happy medium that we're striving for, and I think that this works out best. But, you know, I'm always open to people's thoughts, as always. You know, one of my favorite parts of the day is definitely reading the Twitch chat and the YouTube comments, because you guys always have, you know, so many nice and productive things to say that it's a pleasure. I mean, most people don't get that kind of I guess benefit. I guess is most people's YouTube comments are, well, pretty terrifying at times. So you know, I'm blessed in that regard. Speaking of being blessed, I gotta put down a dock, get some of that fish. Should also probably wall this gap off in case these guys are up to no good. This is Highlands, which means there's a river that does divide the teams. You know, and with most maps that contain water, the secret to winning usually is to take control of the water. In this case, I didn't go for an early dock because I want to try and get to the Castle Age at a reasonable time. And my focus is trying to get to the Castle Age quicker rather than just going for a galley rush. I'm not going to do that, but I do want to put down a dock to start working on the fishing ships. You need to get the dock down early on these maps that have like any semblance of fish in it, because the fish just give you a huge edge. You know, it can't be... I can't really overstate how helpful the fish can be. It's a huge source of food, and having another, you know, unit production facility like the dock in the Dark Age is huge. It's like having another town center that's producing villagers, and fishing ships harvest from the deeper sea fish as well. You know, like basically anything that's not shorefish, they harvest from very, very efficiently. They actually harvest from shorefish slower than everything else, so... Oh shit! Walking under Home Libre's town center and I might die. Nope. Calculated, my friends. All calculated, obviously. I knew I would live that. Not bad, not bad. There are no mistakes, only close calculations, yes. Make a fishing ship. Of course, it looks like I picked the place to dock where there just are no fish. There's only shorefish. Pretty sketch. Try to avoid that. So yeah, I'm gonna do a fast Castle Age here for fun. So what I want to show you guys, some of those Chuka news and whatnot. It's pretty cool. this castle age is not going to be as fast as I wanted it to be. I don't have the money. I need any more food. This villager here is huffing paint. She's really high. She's holding a bunch of berries in her hand, and she's like, what do I do with these? Where am I? Who are you people? Having a little bit of an identity crisis over there. Just put the berries in the mill and we're gonna be a-okay. Alright. Another lumber camp? Seems like a good spot for that. Oh! Scouty is dead. That sucks. He had a good run, I think. Kind of a short one, but, you know, he did his job, sort of. I do need to stonewall this, just in case. I mean, I don't know if these guys are up to no good. You never know. You never know, man. The viewers could be up to some sneaky stuff. Don't think I need these palisades here anymore, though. I'm not really gonna do anything. And he's got that walled off, so I'm not really concerned about him going out. Is this really the best fish we've got, guys? So I sincerely hope not. I know I got a hole in the wall. Dude, there's always a hole in the wall. That's what we learned from the Zero Empires Invitational, right? There's always a hole in the wall, man. You can't trust walls, guys. They're trying to sell you drugs and stuff. They're just bad influence. Walls are very unreliable. I need some stone mine, though. I'm assuming my opponents have docked. Hopefully they have fish. Or, well, hopefully they don't, but I see a dock from them. Wow, yeah, I should have docked over here. But, you know, you never know till you do it. You never know till you do it. Okay. Put down a couple more farms. Ooh, that's a very good castle age from Spear over here. Get wheelbarrow right now. Don't have enough for, I should have got double bit X here. Let me stonewall this area off as well. I don't have enough wood for a TC right now. Playing this match a bit more casually, but normally that would be like my utmost priority. I'm assuming he's got a dock over here because I see a dead bear. So that means he must have put a villager over here at some point. But oh no, there's a house. You okay? Trying to get that beachside property, man. That's where the value is. Yeah, Natalie, what's up? Ask me your questions. There's a bit of a stream delay, of course, so while I did read that, might take you a little bit to hear that. Well, I'm doing great, thank you, Natalie. I'm a little, you know, I'm a little tired because neighbor's gardeners woke me up a bit earlier today, but otherwise I'm doing great, thank you. Thanks for asking. How about you? All in all, it's just another hole in the wall. I like it. All in all, you're just another hole in the wall. Oh, extra stone. I could probably use, you know, just a ton of town centers. Because really, guys, the game plan here is we're just trying to get out, you know, a bunch of extra town centers when we hit the castle age. Because remember, the secret to success, my friends, is all in the villagers. You're gonna need a lot of villagers if you want to win these games. You're gonna want, you know, at least 100 villagers. And that might seem like a lot, and it is, but you really do need them. Because you're not going to be able to sustain constant troop production in the late game without enough villagers. You're going to need enough villagers that you can be continually producing an army, because, you know, even if you have an army with 50 more troops than your opponent, because you have 50 less villagers, he has 50 more vills than you, he's just going to be able to replace his army much faster, and it doesn't matter. You're going to need a lot of villagers, my friends. Nope, didn't get housed, haha! Not this time. Not this time. Guys, if you want to get my attention in the chat, because I try to read all your messages, but I might miss one or two when I'm playing, because I can't read the chat and play super efficiently at the same time. I try. Just type my name, so that it gives me like a big black box around the name. Oh, glad to hear it, Natalie. I'm from California, to be specific, in the United States. So yeah, you know, notice how I got all these extra town centers, right? And I'm just trying to make villagers at all of them. I'm trying to avoid having any of my town centers idle, like, at all. And I'm using the hotkeys H and C H will bring me to A town center, and then C will create a villager. Well, I don't know what... I mean, those are the super duper old hotkeys, so I know the HD edition recently updated theirs, but if you're playing on the old retro Aoe2, then that's the hotkey setup you'll have. It's just the one I'm used to. It's a habit, guys. It's a habit. Okay. I'm gonna try and go for, what do you guys want? Like mass Chukanu's? Definitely do that. I don't see a dock from, player 6 yet. I do see a stone wall. Oh! Pokerville is getting, crushed by spear. Perhaps I should put down a, barracks to make some knights. I'm gonna do that. It's my favorite civ to play. That's a really good question. I would say the Britons are my favorite civ to play, whereas, just like in general, but the Byzantines come really close, so I always change my mind. I like the Britons when I'm booming, and the Byzantines just a little bit more in general, but on the more closed maps, I really like the Britons. I feel very, very confident in the Britons. You know, a lot of people would be like, ah, you just mass long and you win the game. And I don't think it's that easy at a higher level when people just build counters. But I do love me some Britons, they're very fun. And Byzantines as well. I mean, the Cataphract is my favorite unit, which is why it's my profile picture, and wait, did someone just subscribe to me? Who's that? Oh, whoa, thank you, J.R. Regan, for subscribing, my friends. Thank you so much. You don't know how appreciated it is, dude. Someone else subscribed just now? Thank you, oh wait, no, your Grim already subscribed, didn't he? I think he did, right? I think your Grim did. Anyway, thank you, man. Oh wow, why is it re-showing all of my subscribers? It's showing, Evil Green again. I'll say thank you again, I don't know. Yeah, I do like civs where I got all the trash units, yes. It's more that I like the Britons, because they get really good skirms in late game, too. That's always nice. I'll make a couple knights in case anyone needs me, but, I mean, I don't foresee that being a huge issue. I'm gonna go for, like, mass Chukanu's, I think. Sounds fun, right? Is it just re-showing all my subscribers? Yeah, it is. Okay, whatever. It's re-showing all the subs today, because I guess Twitch Alerts is bugged. That's nice. Thank you, base Twitch Alerts. We get a good old lag spike. This is exactly why we need that lag emote. I should have a lot more TCs, but I'm just trying to like read the Twitch chat and hang out with you guys rather than go full try-hard mode. Yeah, is it just gonna show all the subscribers from today? That's what's gonna go on. That's cool, I guess. Yeah, it is just gonna do that. All right, whatever. I guess Twitch Alert servers are fucked up right now. Not bad, not bad. Nothing I can really do about that, unfortunately, but we'll see. It's just gonna go through all of them, I guess. Sorry about that if that's annoying. I guess that's one reason not to sub to res. Haha. JK. Can't turn that off right now because I'm trying to play some Aoe2. The struggle is here. Yeah, the town launch. Alright, this is the status report. Hopefully he's doing okay. Sorry guys, that's really annoying. I mean, I wish I could fix that, but again, I'm trying to play some Age of Empires right now. Yeah, sorry about the timeout earlier, Evil Green. Again, you know, misunderstanding. You're allowed to post, you know, certain types of links are totally fine. You know, I know Ben Viso. And I know Yuso. It is A-okay. I just don't want people, you know, like weird shit, like their Naruto fanfiction or something in the Twitch chat, you know. You can write your Naruto fanfiction, that's fine. I just don't want people, like, spamming that in the Twitch chat. You know, it's not strictly relevant. Oh, you're mangonel, sir. That's not okay. Scumbag home libre. Home libre. I don't know why I'm making knights anyway. Those aren't Chuko news. What am I, some kind of scrub? Yeah, this is 300 pops, so I should really get the Vil production rolling. Yeah, I'm still in first, even though I'm playing really sloppy. Alright, Chuko news coming out, yes? what I like to see. Ooh, crossbowmen as well. My. Perhaps it is siege workshop time for you, yes. Maybe get some onagers. I'm actually low on wood, which is usually the resource that I have way too much of. That's just how the cookie crumbles, I suppose. Now, I should put a bunch of houses over here, I think, just to see if anybody is landing transports. I'm just gonna hit this bear in the face. Juke the shot from myself. Rez is so good, guys. He can outplay himself. That's pretty OP. How do you stop that? Got that great wall tech. I'd like to see anybody get through my walls. By that I mean I'd really like to see people not do that. Okay, everybody is fine, I guess, in the meantime. Not bad. Ooh, what a gate. I got no stone. I need stone! Why not use market to trade my ally? It's too early in the game for that, my friend. I have gold deposits right now, which are just frankly more efficient than trade carts. Trade carts are like when you need them. Now, it's a good idea to start the trading, before you need it, because when you don't have any gold, you can't make trade carts. They cost gold. It's a good idea to start early, but not too early. I have plenty of gold just sitting around. Yeah. Gonna wait for that to run out a bit. Bless these cheaper techs, my friends. Bless it. The Imperial Age. Still no major issues from anybody yet. Looks like Don Lucy has boomed like crazy. And purple's looking like a threat right now, so we'll see. I'm ready for you to wreck me and smash in a week, Dissolano. I'm very, very ready. And this is the first game of today. Let's see how many we play. I'm debating doing this thing where, like, every Saturday I just stream, every Saturday night I stream League of Legends, so let me know what you guys think about that. I won't really be able to look at the Twitch chat as much during those streams, because for the most part I have friends over on Saturday nights, and that's just when we play League, so, I mean, I might as well stream that right, I guess. But I wouldn't be able to look at the Twitch chat as much, but, if I'm ever doing a stream and I'm not talking, I'll still try and respond to you guys in the Twitch chat, and I'll be trying to read it. To the best of my abilities. It's just harder for me to do that if I've got guests over, because one of them might be using my spare monitor. That's why that might be harder for me to do, but I'm also going to be streaming a lot, like, more frequently, just over time. Last week I streamed, like, 4 days. So, just keep your eyes peeled on the Twitch page, because I know a lot of you guys are like, man, when is Rez streaming? Well, I do have the schedule below my Twitch page, so you just got to check that every few days. Yeah, I know it can be a pain in the butt, but I guess that's one of the ways to keep track of it. I understand it is a hassle. Or, if you just follow me on Twitch, you'll get that nifty little email notification, so keep your eyes peeled for those of you who are missing out. That's why. Yeah, a bunch more unit production facilities, I think. So I make these my, threes, my twos. Build a gate right there. I got a bunch of tutorials as well if you guys are like super confused on just how to play and you're like super new. I think the most important tutorial I've ever done is the one like on unit choice strategies, eco management. It was like the last tutorial that I did, the newest one, at least at the time of me recording this. Rez, does thumb ring affect your unique unit? Yeah, I believe so. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm like 99% sure it does. Alright, I'm gonna start working on the trade. As we, I usually don't recommend trading until you hit the Imperial Age. That's the thing. Like, if you have to trade in the Castle Age with trade carts, you're probably wasting your gold and wood. Because you have so much stuff available right now that why not make use of the resources you've got? Okay, got that relic. Okay, how much is this? 760. Alright, we're gonna need a bunch of upgrades. Now I know this guy's got a bunch of mangonels, so I don't really feel like trying to siege him with rams. Hopefully Okerville is okay. Through a mini fresh should send his army. Alright, so I'll start sieging him here. I'm bluffing because obviously I have no army here, but he doesn't know that. Rocketry. I don't know if I need Great Wall, which buffs my wall HP. I don't really know if I need that. Let's see. Well, my army will get there eventually, dude. But maybe I should send build a castle or something over here. That way I don't have to walk my army so far. Tell me it's a pretty good idea. Okay, not bad, not bad. I'll use my market to adjust my economy a bit. Good eye on my upgrades. I need this relic. Resonance 22. Mangonel's better than rams, only in this specific case, because I know he has a bunch of mangonels and he can just kill my rams. This is a lot slower and not optimal, don't get me wrong, you know, like, this is not optimal, but it's a lot slower here, and I don't want to lose, just lose my rams for free. That's a lot of golden wood. So I'm trying to be conservative in that regard. Okay, where is that other relic? Oh, it's right there. How convenient. Okay, I've actually blown a hole in his walls. Hopefully this battle is going okay. Looks like I arrived just in time to hold the line over here. Now I'm gonna get some trebs out as well for some heavy sieging. Another reason why I didn't go with rams is because I didn't want to like go in all the way. I actually sent my army to go help my ally all the way across the map, and I don't want them to, you know, I don't want to commit to this, I guess. All right, let's see. I'm just using these guys to scout to see what units they have. I see a bunch of, see a very standard Vikings army comp. We've got the, you know, their weaknesses are well covered with the other units. So he's got skirms, crossmen, pikemen, very, very wise, and we've got mass eagle warriors from red. Okay, which means I'm gonna need to make champions to counter those. The game is all about counters, my friends. So I'm gonna make champs. And maybe scorpions, actually. Scorpions might be decent here. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. This might be a game for scorpions and infantry units. How's this fight going? Decently. Looks like a castle over there. Maybe I'll shred that. Try to keep my castles in a place that keeps my villagers well defended. And normally I want to make more markets to try and produce bills, but yeah. Okay. I don't have the right units right now, which is why I'm not going in. I need champions, otherwise I'm gonna get wrecked if I try and attack. I know they have me outnumbered, and they're not going in because they don't know that they have me outnumbered. Not only do they have me outnumbered, but they don't know that I made the wrong units. I didn't expect the mass eagles per se, but they're here, and I'm gonna need to counter those. The appropriate units. Okay, nothing's really happening on that side, but I do have a trebuchet coming out, which is important. Will allow me to defend that. Alright, let the militia commence, yes. The Imperial militia. Oh yeah, I actually did get into his wood line, which is pretty funny. I'm gonna do some good damage here. Need to pull some Eagle Warriors back. Yeah, I'm just trying to keep them occupied. Because I don't actually have the units for this, but yeah, they don't know them. Okay, so it's gonna hurt them. That's good for me. Make a bunch of Chukadoos though for fun. And I'm always trying to replace my lumber camp so that my bills don't have to walk as far. It's usually a good idea. Did I really hotkey that house to 1? Okay, this is. I think I just did. Alright, well now I got an army that's a little bit better. Still gotta use this keyboard. It's so hard to play on this keyboard, it's actually so nice and responsive. I'm gonna move up, because I don't really see much of an army from them. There's some onagers, okay. What I have to say, Purple has a really, really smart army comp. Like, that's exactly what I would do. All the weaknesses are covered there. It's just a great, great army. It really is. Alright, and Army 2, though, is kind of scary. See how that goes. These trebs actually aren't going to help too much. Why is there a gold miner in this army? Sir, I do believe you are lost and confused. So I'll try and use my onagers to take on his. I can also set up a trebuchet perimeter. Right about here. I don't actually see many Eagle Warriors right about now. There's the Eagle Warriors. Oh wow, I'm not actually going to be able to win this battle at all. I need a lot more guys than what I got. Thankfully, he isn't going to focus those down. Focus down my trebuchets and just kind of run my army, but gotta pull back. Hold up, bro. I'm gonna need a lot more stuff than I got. I need a lot more bills, too. So again, I don't really have the army for this. I'm holding the line, but I need to get fully upgraded champs out. Maybe I need to get Scorps too. We'll see. I might need Scorpions. I have a decent army comp against them, but right now I just don't have the numbers to hold that line. I wonder if that castle's in Treb range. I think it is. Now the good news is over here is that look at all this stuff. This is all in trebuchet range. Wow, that keep is raping me. Oh god, that's because he's got the Japanese bonus. Where they fire like multiple arrows or something like that. That's pretty cray. Never thought that would be a problem for me, but I guess it is. Yeah, I might need to make Scorpions. We'll see. I'd rather not. Scorpions are, they're an interesting unit, but it's gonna require a lot of resources on my end. Whoa, what the fuck? Oh, maybe he landed some guys. I mean, this is why I have those castles here, right? Just in case he tries to land. Oh, shit. So they don't have a castle over here, which is not good. I don't really care about those bills too much. I can just replace them. Not a huge deal, honestly. Let's see. Yeah, he's just gonna have to walk into Castle Fire. It's not bad, it's not bad. Literally nothing has happened on that side. They should really get on that. Alright. Another engagement. Let's try this one more time. I have more troops this time, so this might work better. We'll see. Probably gonna need Scorpions. So many low-cost units here with a lot. Most of them have really low pierce armor or low HP. Finally got my gate down. Problem is that the Vikings here have siege engineers. I don't. I'm gonna get both of his guys for free, both of his onagers for free, but that's not, you know, it's not normal. He has a siege engineer, so his stuff does outrange me, and that's not good for me right now. What's going on here? Some Cavaliers in the trade line. Should make more trips. Okay, should be able to win this battle. I have a superior army comp now, at least. I don't have the numbers still. I just don't have berserks. Berserks are just basically better than champions for the most part. They have a little bit less HP, but they have just much better stats, and they're good against cavalry units as well in the Forgotten, so they're a threat. Don't want to underestimate those. I'm gonna make more markets, because I really got to get those out, like, ASAP. Okay. Dragooners are actually very useful here. The one thing I don't like about the Chinese is, you know, they're nice and all, they get a lot of units, but, you know, they suffer from the Byzantine problem where their units aren't very good. That was a really good honor quick shot this part. I just have to get these trebuchets done. I'm gonna trade here, though. Is that, you know, they might have a lot of good units, but they don't have, they really suffer against mass onagers. Because they don't get bombard cannons. Oops, I think I just made archer. They don't make bombard cannons. And they don't get siege engineers in their own onagers, so they just get outranged, and their onagers just die too fast. Pushing against this guy's gonna be really hard. Let's see. The Vikings, I think, are a lot better on land than people give them credit for. They're a lot better on land. Frankly, you know, this is a pretty even matchup, and that's the problem, is that I don't really have an advantage over him. He does have the siege engineers, which I don't. But I have like a slight edge on this side, but it's not enough. Like, as soon as the Aztecs show up, that's when things get really bad. It's just mostly that his honors are better than mine that makes this a little harder than it ought to be. Thankfully, my guys are tanky enough that they can survive an onager hit or two, but it's gonna be hard. I will eventually win this side, I know. But yeah, it's gonna be tricky. It's gonna be harder than I want. It's gonna take me too long, and I worry in that time that things will escalate out of control on the other side. Just because he's able to stall this front as much as he wants. Again, this is a very even matchup, and he's making the right units for the situation, so should be able to stall this. But I will be able to win this side eventually. It's just the problem is every time I make progress, you know, Don Lucy shows up here with his Eagle Warriors, and his Eagle Warriors do wreck my army. I need like a different army comp to deal with both of them. I can't really have, you know, both at the same time. That's a lot trickier. It's just the nature of this map with these choke points. It really favors civs with superior onagers. Onagers are just really, really good in this situation. He has trebuchets here as well because he wants to try and snipe an onager or two. I think that's smart. I'm gonna start making progress though. Baby steps, right? Baby steps. And yeah, Neil Harris, I got into the subscriber program recently, so that's all fine and dandy. Sorry if I haven't been reading the Twitch chat as much as I'd like to. In the later stages of the game, I have to focus a lot more if I actually want to win. Give you guys a good game. Alright, she's pretty high. She's standing, blocking the trade for some reason. Where am I? What year is it? Last thing that she remembers, she was drinking really heavily, and now she's just standing in the middle of the trade cart traffic. Oh, these Eagle Warriors. Again, this is not the army comp I want for Eagle Warriors. This is the anti-Vikings comp that I've been making, and yeah, they're a separate thing. So I'm throwing in the champions, but tricky thing to counter. Aoe2 is all about the counters. All about the counters. I do play games with all viewers, yes. Oh, one thing I didn't mention earlier. Oh god, yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. I make progress and then the Aztecs show up. One thing oh yeah, I forgot to mention is that my Steam friends list is currently full, and what this means is that I'm gonna have to remove some people. So if you get removed, it's because I haven't played with you in a long time, or you just keep changing your name, and I have no idea who you are. And this is part of my system where I'm just gonna have to sub out some of you guys every now and then. If you get removed from my friends list, like, by all means, friend me again. Like, it's totally okay. Like, and I'll accept it even. I will. The only reason that I need to remove everybody is so that I get a chance to play with all of you at least once. And so far I've managed to basically deliver with that. I've basically played with everybody that I recognize on my friends list, and, you know, we've done it.
Dad gone.
Looks like the other side is lost. That's not good, because I was not able to push through this side. Alright, this is GG, well played. I got the other side. Unfortunately, I can't really go out to help the other side for my team, because again, I can only hold the line over here. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Red's very good. Home Libre, he was a bit slow to build up, but I can tell these guys must have been watching my videos, because they know what units to make, and we'll play great unit choice. P6, by the way. Very good. P6, he watched that video, man, on the unit counters. He knows how to make a well-balanced army, my friends. Alright, yeah. This game is ogre. But we tried, it was close. I had a lead, I did, but you know, now Orange is pushing through the middle, so things were looking a bit grim. The other front ended up collapsing. If I was able to push through this side, we would have been okay, because it was only a 2v1 over here, whereas on that side it was like a 3v2. But you know, this side was really tricky, just because the map Highlands, like, these choke points are so narrow, and this isn't like Black Forest where I can just make the choke point wider in this case, and it favors the Vikings slightly, because he has siege engineers, and better, yeah, he basically just because he has siege engineers. That's the only reason it favors him, like, slightly. Again, really close matchup. I would have loved to push forward bombard towers in here, because that's one advantage that I do have over the Vikings, is I can do that. And it's a great way to, you know, slowly inch the line forward, but, you know, these are shallows, can't build on that, so. If this was BF, it would have been a little bit better, but on Highlands, you know, it can be tricky. It can be tricky to push through the line when your opponent isn't making mistakes. And, you know, Home Libre here, well, I mean, he made all the right units. Like, this is exactly what you should do on the Vikings. Like, this is the ideal Vikings army comp here. Sometimes you might need Berserks, and sometimes you might need heavy Scorpions, but, you know, the elite skirmishers, pikemen, and then onagers are really exceptional. And sometimes you'll need heavier infantry like champions or Berserks, which he did, definitely. Sometimes you'll need heavy scorpions, sometimes you'll need arbalists, but yeah, it's very, very well-balanced army in his part, and it was hard for me to break through. I could break even with him, and, you know, I could beat him 1v1 slowly, but as soon as Red comes in, then it is a lot trickier, because I needed a completely different type of army to deal with the Eagle Warriors. I would need heavy scorpions, which get, you know, wrecked by all these onagers, and I would need a lot more champions, which honestly just get destroyed by Berserks. They have an extra Dura armor, they have a better attack stat, they regen, and I would have gotten mowed down by the ranged units, so that was a tricky one, a tricky nut to crack. I might have been able to win that side eventually, but it would have taken way too long, and these guys ended up eventually crumbling under the influence of our pal Red. Red was very good. I mean, these guys all played well. It was a great match. I don't mind losing this stuff, especially when I see guys like Purple, you know, do it right, and he definitely just made the right units there, so, you know, well played on his part, man. Well played. I keep forgetting, who is player 6 actually in the Twitch chat? I keep forgetting what his actual name is, because no, it's not the pseudo. Oh, is it Vitorf? Is he Vitorf? I think he's Vitorf. Yeah, that was a good game. That was a very, very good game. As you can see there, I tried, but the game was hard. The game was hard. It was a good one, though. It was a very good one. And the reason that, you know, like, I got to remain so competitive on my front, you know, and at the very least hold the line and even push back P6 is because I had a massive economy. I think one big problem here is that, you know, the game went to an hour in game time. We were talking about trade a little bit earlier, and my two teammates had 0 trade cards, and now is the time to start making trade, my friends. I'm really glad to hear that, Short Axis, dude. It means a lot to me. I live for stuff like that, dude. So thank you, man. Did I, No, I haven't removed you, Sly Crossbox. You should still be on the friends list. And yeah, absolutely, yeah, no, like, you can friend me even if you don't play Aoe2. If I end up, like, having to remove you, and sometimes it's an accident if I just don't recognize you, then by all means refriend me. I just have to cycle people in and out so that I get a chance to play with you guys, so, if I unfriend you, by all means, just refriend me. Like, it's never anything personal. I just try to, you know, shift people in and out like I do with my 3DS friends list, to Pokemon Battle you guys. I just gotta do that. Like, Mobius one here, you know, he's kicking ass. And you want to know why he's kicking ass? Because he's got 217 villagers. That might be a bit too many, honestly. It might be a bit too many, but... Because, again, you still want to have room for a big enough army, and his army is kind of tiny, but, you know, it did let him continuously produce it, and that's what counts. Don Lucie here, real threat, 147 villagers. Notice how we got half the max population to be villagers. That's what you should be shooting for, guys. Ogreville probably had too few, honestly. Spear as well, probably too few. Home Libre, maybe a bit too few. I think Basuto, you know, it's fine if it's like 130. You know, it just plays to your needs. If you're running out of resources when producing your troops, you probably have too few villagers. But, you know, if you're still floating money, then you probably don't need more villagers. Oh yeah, and I guess one other thing before we go to the next match that I don't mention that often, but, you know, if you're floating like 20k of one resource, ask your teammates if they need it. Or just use the market to sell it around, or, you know, if you got 20k extra wood, maybe shift some lumberjacks into another resource. You know, help a teammate out. You never know, someone on your team might need some wood. You don't need to be floating 20 billion of everything. I try to keep all my resources at generally the same level. I want to be able to constantly produce troops, but not be like Bill Gates rich, if that makes sense. I'm glad you enjoyed the match, Zavkron, man. Really glad you did. That's a huge economy from Mobius 1, though. My goodness. Oh, I will check my donations. Thank you so much, Deer Hunter, for reminding me. You know, sometimes during these matches I don't get to keep as close an eye on that. I'll go check that after this match, but I will say thank you in advance, Panda. Really, really appreciate it. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this match as usual. I had a lot of fun with this one. I hope you guys did too. Pleasure as always to have you around. Okay, so if you did enjoy this match, I'd really appreciate it if you could leave me a like rating on YouTube. Helps me out a lot. And, you know, if you did like this video, you might like the other videos that I have on my YouTube page. I have plenty of other Age of Empires 2 matches there, as well as, you know, videos from other games. So if you like this one, you'll probably like those as well. You know, as always, guys, thank you so much for the continued support. Pleasure to have all of you around. Can't stress that enough. I love that so many of you have subscribed to me, and, you know, it's a joy. It really is. And, you know, we'll be back in just a minute here with the next Age of Empires 2 match, so don't go anywhere, as I'll start the drawing in a couple of minutes, and yeah, see you all shortly. Thank you so much for the support, as always, guys. I'll see you all in just a minute. GG, well played.